Hi guys, hope you're well. Just a really quick video. I've got a good one for you here. It's going to be a short video and I'm going to tell you the secret to making quick profits online if you need money now. So this will really help you if you need money urgently. This is one of the best ways of doing it. So I teach Amazon affiliates, building the sites up, creating an income, and then you've got options. So you can either sell the site, or you can build up into an authority site, or you can keep building it and keep the income monthly. And that involves SEO, getting the site ranked, lots of content, and so on. But one of the quickest ways, if you need money urgently, even if you haven't got time to build a site up to get it making money, one of the quickest ways is actually, this is the secret, building assets. Okay, and you've probably heard that before, but I won't make the video long. I'll just explain what an asset is without telling you how to suck eggs. You've probably already heard it, but I'll just explain the difference between an asset and where a lot of people fall flat. And I've got something for you, whereas if you're interested in actually doing this with me and going through step by step, I've got something in the description below that will give you the Flipper challenge, where I show you exactly how to do this. But I'll show you a few examples here. So what I mean by an asset is anything that's of value to someone else, anything that has potential. Now, when we're talking about Amazon affiliate sites, the simplest way to think of an asset is a site that's making you money. Okay, really simple stuff. If you've got a site that's making money with Amazon affiliates, you can go over to Flipper and you can sell that site for 10 to 20 times the monthly income. Assuming the site's been live and it's making income, you can sell it, sorry, not 10 to 20, 10 to 12 times is the average. Okay, you could put 20 times on there, but it would have to be a well-established site and have something really cool going on, like really rising up. But 10 to 12 times is the average way to work out. So you got a site that's making you $100 a month, you can turn around and sell that for $1,000, $1,200 because it's an asset making money. The cool thing is you can actually sell sites on Flipper before they're making money, but you need to have a few key things in place, and this is what I'm going to show you with the Flipper challenge. I'll explain that in just a second. I won't make this video too long. But you can actually sell a site even before it's making money, as long as it is an asset. And what I mean by this, so if you've tried Amazon affiliates and you've tried push button systems, PLR, article spinners, and that's all you've done, so you've just got a site up, a push button site, it's not an asset. That's not an asset, and I'll tell you why. Because to recreate that, I'd just have to get the same software of JVZoo or Warrior Plus for like $50 and click a button, and I've got a site with hundreds of pages. Now that looks really good and it always sells very well for the marketers, but for you trying to make money, you've probably tried them. They don't rank very well because there's no unique content on there. They're not set up to do well in SEO, and more often than not, they just give you the illusion of having something out there. But if you went to Flipper and tried to sell it, the people that would invest money into these assets, into the sites, know what they're doing. So someone that's looking through Flipper and all the listings and looking for a good site that they can build up, they're not going to spend money on a push button site, and they can see it. Normally they've been doing this stuff for a long time. Sites will sell to two kinds of people: absolute beginners that just want to get started, and people that know what they're doing. The people that will pay money for them already know what they're doing in terms of SEO, so they can build the site up. So to develop an asset, what you need is something like this. It doesn't need to be the same layout and so on. This is one of my sites. I'm actually going to be selling this site on Flipper as a case study. This site has got very little content on. I'll show you some of the rankings and so on in a second, but it is an asset, and I'll tell you why. Because all of the content's unique. It was actually created by myself, it's written by myself. And the other thing is, when you look at the stats, so even a site like that, it's only got 9 product reviews on that site, and it's sort of sat there not doing much, bringing a sale in here and there, and I'm going to put more content on that site and then flip it, sell it on Flipper. But I'm trying to explain that I could go and sell that on Flipper now, and I could sell it because it's an asset. It's already ranking. It hasn't got super high rankings because it's only got 9 pieces of content on. But the people that buy sites wouldn't mind about that. You obviously want the site making money ideally, but the people that will invest in sites won't mind that it's not making money because it's ranking, it's getting picked up for relevant key phrases, the domain is a little bit aged on that one, and they can then take that site and build it up because they know what they're doing. So an asset in terms of Amazon sites is a real site. You need to have a few things in place, like a good niche, a good niche area. You need to have real content on the site. So when we go here, like real content and worthy content. So it's like above a 400 word article, like 1,000, 2,000 words of product review, and keyword content ideally. This site hasn't got any on. And SEO, so it's actually got picked up in the rankings. You can see it's a real site. And if I went and I was almost in two minds of doing this. I'm going to build it up a bit and put more content on it, but I was in the mind just to put it on a $1 bid and see how much it sold for, just to show you. It would probably get, if I put it on a $1 or $10 bid starting really, really low, that site would probably get about $400, $500, $600, round about that. And that's just as it is now with 9 product reviews, because it is an asset. So the thing I want to explain in this video is, if you know how to build assets that are valuable, the value comes in the fact that it takes you time to create them. Okay, so there's no way to get past the time it takes to create the sites. But here's the good thing: if you're stuck, or if you're fearing the future, or if you need money now, one of the quickest ways, while you're doing your Amazon stuff anyway, is to build a few sites on the side specifically for flipping. And I've developed a course that will show you exactly how to do this. And the reason it works so well is, number one, because we're picking the niche in a certain way. Okay, so we're not just going to Amazon and picking the niche. I'm making sure that you get a really, really good niche area for the site. That's all in the course. You'll find the link below. The page is here. It's got a video explaining everything you get in the course, but in a nutshell, it's a 14-day course. You follow a video a day for 14 days, and it shows you exactly how to do this, how to pick a niche, how to get the domain, how to set the site up, how to do the content, how to do the SEO, how much to add. So it goes full into detail about how much content to add. It's not masses and masses, and you can flip a site for an extra 200 minimum, bare minimum, to $1,000 plus in the next 14 days. I'm going to guide you through. I'm so confident that that will work. Obviously I haven't got a crystal ball, but I'm so confident that it will work for you that I'm offering a full guarantee on it. And the other thing I wanted to do with this course is not say, and you can get in for a low $2,000. I'm actually allowing you to pick the price. So when you go through to the link below, you'll find this button here, and you can actually click on that. Just send me what you think the course is worth. A 14-day course, guaranteed to make you an extra $200 to $1,000 plus in the next 14 days. All you need to do on your side is follow it exactly as I outlay in the course. There's nothing too difficult in there. It shows you how to do everything. Pick the niche, do the content. So all you need to do is select your currency down here. So if you're US dollars, let's have a look. Okay, so US dollars, and then you just type in, if you think it's just one thing on this, I do say don't send less than $1 for it, not because I don't want to limit it at that, but because the PayPal fees just eradicate the payment. It will just cost me to actually send you the course. So if you think it's only worth $1, don't do it. Have a look at my free stuff, but within reason. So if you think it's worth $5, fine, just send $5 over and you'll get instant access to the 14-day course showing you how to do it, and you'll be able to build sites like these that sell. The reason they sell is because, one, we're picking the niche in a certain way. I sort of can't give that away because it's a big part of why it works so well. Okay, we're picking the niche in a certain way, so we already know that the niche will sell on Flipper. Number two, like I've just shown, the content. So it's not a push button site or anything like that. It's a real site with real content that will actually work and make someone some money. Okay, so whether that's you keeping the site or the person buying it, that's what an asset is. Okay, it's a bit like this. The best way to explain it is like sales page. If you had a product and it's making sales, there's thousands and thousands of products on ClickBank, thousands of them, and there's some in the same niches as other people that do really, really well that don't make any money. And if you got one of those products that aren't making any money and you tried to sell it on Flipper, no one would buy it, okay? Because it's not an asset, it's just a sales page. So the key here is not just building a site and putting it on Flipper, okay? There's a few things that need to be done. The niche needs to be picked properly. You need to have the content done in a certain way, so it's real content, good quality content. The other thing you need to know to do absolutely is the SEO. The other thing is the search console, okay? Google Search Console, so it's actually recording stats. Even before it makes sales, you can sell the site before it makes sales. If you're making sales, it will sell for more, but you can sell when it's not making sales, as long as it's getting indexed and as long as it's getting picked up and as long as it's getting some traction. You can turn around and say, look, you know, this site's ready to, you don't have to lie on the listing. You literally say, this site's ready to be taken and built up. I haven't got time to build it up. It's starting to rank. It's got this much content on and it's in a really, really good niche, and that will sell, okay? So it's assets that sell, and then you can turn around and flip it, okay? And they're the sites that flip. This video will save you a lot of a headache if you're trying to flip sites or you've tried in the past and you haven't had success with doing it. Push button sites, article spinners, PLR content, I would say stay away from that initially and just follow this course and do it exactly as I'm laying out, and in 14 days or less you'll be able to get up and running. As long as you do the stuff in the course, it might take you a bit longer than 14 days if you're brand new, but it's not masses of work. That's why I've split it down into 2 weeks, 14 days. Just follow through and you can make extra money. And the reason I'm suggesting doing that is not as a income where that's all you do and you just flip sites, but the cool thing is, once you've been through the stuff and you've actually got a site ready to flip, that's exactly the same as keeping the site. So you can then follow the same thing again, and instead of flipping the site, you can just keep it and start building up an income with these sites, okay? So that's the real key to it, knowing how to build assets, and this is the quickest possible time. So if you're worried about the world affairs, the virus, things going on, one of the best things to do if you need a cash injection is to grab the course and follow it through, okay? So step by step, make sure that you follow the course and you'll be able to get up and running and flip a site on Flipper. I'm putting a full guarantee on it, so if you do the stuff in the course, whatever price you choose to pay, you just like click here, pick a price, pick your currency, and send it through, and you'll get full access to that course. You're ready to go through it straight away, so no waiting. You can start following through the videos and start doing it now. I've also got some bonuses: the 30-day do it with me course, the speed builder templates for content to make the content easier, A's on problem solve webinar, A's on traffic secrets, and you get the Get Results Facebook group for support as well. So you've got everything in there. And all you have to do is follow it through. It's one of the best times, especially if you're in quarantine or staying in, you've got more time. Do this and get some money coming in. And as I say, I'm so sure that it will work because of the way we're picking the niche and doing the content and getting it set up, and how I tell you to do the content and how much. It's not masses and masses, but again, it's not saying just write one article and stick it on. You know, it's all laid out for you so you can go through. So I hope you enjoy the course. I'd love to have you with us. I think it's one of the best things that you can do. Even if you build Amazon sites and you're successful with it, this will be a fantastic course as an extra income. And if you're just getting started, I would wholeheartedly recommend it, because it allows you to get going, get some money in the bank, and then concentrate on some sites that you're going to keep as well. So come and join us. It's on a special offer at the minute. It's only got a bit of time on the clock, and the special offer is you get to pick the price, okay? So whatever you think it's worth, grab it below. I'll send your membership through and you can get started straight away. I hope that video has helped you understand what an asset is. It's the key to making money online. If you're going to sell or flip sites or build sites up, they're all assets. So when you get sites making you money, it's an asset, okay? You've then got something that you can sell. You've then got something you can keep. A lot of people fall into a problem because they don't have any real assets out there. Just having a site with 100 pages on, which is a push button site, that's not of value to anyone because they can go and replicate that so easily. But if you have a site with 20, 30 pieces of content that you've written yourself, it's indexed, it's ranking, it's getting picked up, it's got good SEO, that gives someone a huge head start, and that is an asset. And chances are you'll also make some sales before you sell it as well. So I'd love to show you how to do it. Grab your spot below while it's on offer, and I'll see you inside. Cheers for watching, guys.